Been a while since I've done something like this. But if you're also wondering, I'm using my headset for the time being because here's the truth. My Logitech mic that I've had for so long, yeah, it kind of worked for once, but not entirely. And I'm gonna need about roughly 6 billion yen just to finish this. But anyway, this is part 53 of Yakuza 0. Yeah, time for us to change characters. Because remember, we are at the point of no return. What's with this music? Guess one of the girls left the radio on. Talk about absent-minded. Sheesh. Huh? Where's the damn off switch? This button here? Whoa! What the hell? How are you doing, everybody? It's showtime! I'm your host, Dono. Bah, I think all I did was change the station. As always, we kick off the show with shoutouts to our faithful listeners by reading off their postcards. Here's Dose Kamiya's Dose the Postcard. This DJ's voice is killing me. Where's the damn off switch? Today's featured postcard is from our listener, the Thinking Driver-san. Hi, Dose Kamiya-san. I listen to your show all the time. Hello to you too. And thanks. I have a girlfriend I adore, but this morning at breakfast we got into a huge fight. That doesn't sound like a complete part of anyone's morning. The argument was over what kind of condiment to put on a sunny side up egg. People really argue over what goes on a fried egg? Come on. I use soy sauce like any self-respecting Japanese man, but she used tonkatsu sauce. Can you believe that? Well, everyone has their preferences. Since then, we haven't exchanged a single word. Some things are important enough to take a stand on. Maybe so, but some things aren't so important either. P.S. What do you put on your eggs, Kamiya-san? The Thinking Driver-san, you're making a monstrous boo-boo fighting with your girl over something like that. I think you need to apologize for being so saucy. Whoa. By the way, I'd put ketchup on my fried eggs. The hell is with this goofy-ass radio show? They actually read postcards live on the air about this drive, Rebel? Oh, would you look at the time? This is the third postcard we read on the air from the Thinking Driver-san. Congratulations. The Thinking Driver-san will have a fantabulous prize heading your way. I'm not saying what, but it's worth a cool million yen. What the? A million yen? Oh, it's time already? Too bad. So sad. But that's our show for today, folks. Alright then, make sure to tune in again. Goodbye, and see you next time. This lunatic is gonna fork over a million yen just for writing into his radio show? What a world we live in. Makes you question the value of money. Even worse, they really read postcards about a fried eggs fight live on the air? I bet I could write in and be twice as interesting. Hey Majima-san, is Dose Kamiya's show over already? Yeah, he just went off the air, actually. First time I heard it, but that stuff's bonkers. I think it's very entertaining. His show is known for the pointless postcards he reads and his silly commentary. It really makes you want to tune in every day. Yuki-chan, didn't know we had an expert in the house. That means you're the one guilty of leaving the radio on. Oh, sorry. I heard the ad for Kamiya's show and it gave me an idea for a postcard to write in. I went out and bought some, actually. But now I forgot what I was going to write in about. I know it was amusing, though. So you've been writing in, Yuki-chan. Ever get a postcard read on the air? I kind of doubt it, knowing you. Hey! Not yet. But I will. There's a ton of people who write in, so it's not as easy as it sounds. Be right back. Alright, we're back. Yeah, this is my first time using my headset, so I may have to get a new one. You sure about that? I bet I could get on there as easy as snapping my fingers and clicking my heels. Fine then, Majima-san. Put your money where your pen is. I'll leave some postcards on the table. Consider it done. 3 postcards read live on the air and a million yen coming right up. It's already in the bag. Everyone thinks that at first. Just don't cry if you don't make the cut, okay? Give me some time. I'm gonna cook up some humble pie and serve it to you cold Majima style. If there's a tale worth sharing on radio, I ought to write it in on a postcard. Yeah, now it looks like we got one for Majima too. The postcard rookie. So, yes, like I said, we're back at it once more, and this time we're switching things up. And believe me when I say this, we still have a lot to do. You think I kid with this? I don't. The good news is that we've already completed like half of it, but now I gotta unlock the other half and the rest of Breaker Style. So for the next few parts onwards, we're gonna be basically hard at work. But wait. Let me check that. Dragon Tiger. Something must have come in. Well, let's check it out. There is sadly nothing we can do, but Mr. Shakedown's around, and there's some sub-story stuff we can do. But we're going to be focusing on finishing the Cabaret Czar storyline. I say this because there's really not much else left to do. We're actually in the final chapter, and we're taking care of Majima's stuff now. Now we gotta freaking Club Mercury. And yeah, I heard that Yakuza 0, this game that I'm covering right now, is getting a director's cut. Are you gonna expect me to do a playthrough of this game? Here's the answer. No. I'm not gonna do that. The reason why is because, well, what's the point? Yes, we're getting an English dub, but I'm not a fan of, well, I'm not a fan of young as Kiryu. I would rather have Kiryu's original voice actor who would reprise his role in Yakuza 7. And believe me when I say that, because, yeah, it's not for me. I'm sorry. And I gotta work on making sure everything's maxed out. So I gotta get to work on making sure Club Mercury is complete. I know it's a lot. I know it's a pain. And it doesn't say what happens here. I think the moment when you leave with Kiryu is the moment everything ends. Long as the Dojima family exists, Makoto will never be safe. I gotta put an end to this. He's right. You have to. All things considered, you have to put an end to this. I'll probably devote, like, I don't know how many videos, but I'm gonna make sure I do as much sub-stories as possible. Because according to this, I've gotten 3 sub-stories done, I still need to get the rest. And some of them will involve the Cabaret girls. Since the Cabaret girls, after you complete their training, they have their storylines. They have stories of their own. Well, looks like we'll have to get more money from enemies. I still need to unlock the limit breaker. Well, at least got that enough. Anyway. Oh yeah, Majima doesn't have that unlocked. I forgot. Yeah, we have all the bronze and silver, but the gold hostesses as well as the platinum hostesses need to be taken care of. We've already taken down 2 of the 5 Cabaret Clubs. We only need 3 left. Guess we're gonna have to swing by Dragon and Tiger. Oh yeah, let's check on him. Nothing hits the spot like a baked sweet potato in winter. I do mine in a little bonfire of fresh banknotes. Gives them a nice rich flavor. Anyway, enough about that. Welcome to the investment fund. What'll it be today? Invest. I want to put in some money. Alright, that'll be 50 million yen. This ain't like gambling with spare change anymore. I gotta consider this. Gambling doesn't get serious until you're staking stuff you can't afford to lose. Overcoming that fear of loss is what separates the men from the mice. Ain't gonna get rich without putting something on the line. That's kinda deep. You might actually be good at this money stuff. How do you even manage to look so poor? Yes, it don't matter. It matters a lot. More than anything else. Don't you remember what this is all about? You're gonna make me filthy rich, right? That ain't it. You're supposed to be working out how I can get the fame to go with my fortune. I want to make people flock to me like they do to you. Was that what we talked about? Anyway, I'm sure things will work out for you eventually. Come on! Put a little effort in. Anyway, it's 50 million yen. You ready to invest? Okay, great stuff. Let's deduct our 10% commission and send the rest to Keisan. Let's hope he turns it even more. Next time I'll make the commission even lower. Come see me again. Oh yeah, we gotta leave and then return. Ah, Mr. Shakedown. 1.7 billion yen? Don't mind if I do. I gotta hit the Dragon and Tiger because that means I got the final upgrade. Okay, buddy. You're gonna die now with guns. I don't have the mental fortitude to deal with you. You're an idiot. I'm gonna have to reload my weapons. Moron. And ow. I have higher health, but I don't mean much. On the other hand, oh yeah, better heal up quickly. Come on. All right. Oh, that's cute. Oh, you're being smart. I love it when you're a smart ass. Come on, buddy. Loser. That's like 1.7 billion yen. Yeah, Kiryu is a different matter altogether. Basically, you have a set amount, meaning any amount you lose, you'll end up getting back. I wonder what's up here. Let's drink. I'll drink to that. Wait, what? You actually lower your health with this? You seem like you can hold your liquor well, sir. Mm-hmm. That's so! I've been doing this for a while, so I can tell by the way you drink. Are you well versed in various liquors, sir? I wouldn't embarrass myself trying to show off to an expert like you. I'll gladly listen to some interesting liquor trivia from you, though. I'll be happy to share some of what I know. Just like people, liquors have their own character, and each is unique. Understanding the subtle differences may help you appreciate them better. Well, I'll be looking forward to coming here again and listening to your little liquor tales. Gotta go for now. Very well, sir. I'll be waiting. Yeah, you also have to befriend the barkeep. That means we're gonna have to get drunk. One drink at a time. Which means I need to get those hangover stuff in order for me to make sure I get strong enough. I mean, this is ridiculous. Alright, time for drink number... Wait, what's that? Yeah, Rina Ito type A card. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff for you in order to 100%. And I heard the director's cut of Yakuza 0 is basically a time switch to exclusive. Uh-huh, another one. Okay, I've had enough to drink. This thing's hard as hell. Yeah, time for us to basically let the flow go. We need to work on improving Club Mercury. Oh yeah, let's check up on him. Mr. Shakedown, your sorry ass can wait. You ever hear of a loan? Apparently, you pay money back in installments, but I don't get it. Do people base their money paying interest to show off or something? Anyway, enough about that. Welcome to the investment fund. What'll it be today? I want to put in some money. That's what I wanted to hear. Let's make it a cool 100 million yen this time for Kei-san. 100 million? That's a pretty hefty chunk of my earnings. No need to fork over any cash if you can't spare it. Investments are made with surplus funds after all. You could wait for Kei-san to make another deposit, of course. Yeah, I hear the real estate market's booming these days. Good chance he'll be making insane money. So we're looking at 100 million yen this time. I have enough to completely invest in it. Thanks a lot. I'll make sure Kei-chan gets his money. 100 million ain't enough for to sniff at. You must be earning big dough. Talk about strumming up business. Yeah, well, it's no small feat putting together info on investors we can rely on. We're the oil that greases the machine, you might say. You sure know how to put a good spin on it. Well, let's hope this investment goes well. And then I have to do it again to make sure the investment is finished. You don't want to battle against somebody drunk. Well, you asked a death wish, buddy. Ever seen a drunk Majima kick butt? Well, you got your wish. Stay down, please. Yep, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to be using the headset for a while, but I'll have to invest in getting a new one. I love using a microphone. Yeah, here, have a neck snap. That'll work. Yeah, stay down. Now I gotta get to work on leveling up Mercury. Because yes, I kind of forgot about that. Let's also not forget that I gotta level up everything. I'll deal with him later. Anyway, let's just get to work, because now we gotta do with the entirety of this area here. Because if we're gonna get a chance in making sure that we're strong enough for the end, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to work on making sure the Platinum Hostesses are at their best. Alright. Let's make sure we get enough. We're at rank B now. Okay. Oh yeah, we partnered up. Alright. We already took care of that one over there. Nice, we partnered with 3 shops in the Mercury area. Mr. Shakedown, as much as I want to fight you, I'm not interested today. I have to make some investments. We're already at 10,000 fans, all things considered. Now we gotta go all the way to the other end. Because there's like a lot of these stores that will help me make sure I'm at my best. Katsukin. Now I gotta do this end of this area. The Megalopolis. Partnered with 6 shops in the Mercury area. There's also Exodus. No, the one on the left. Mzoku Sotenbori. We're already at 11,300. No, that's around here. Hamabori Records. Nice. No, not this one. That one. Ryoshimaru. Nice. Now we have more fans in this business too. And more fans means we're gonna have to work our butts off. Alright, now let's check up on Club Sunshine. Congratulations, Majima-san. We now have more than 1,000 fans. Well, that's great. Club Mercury's one of the 5 stars, right? Huh? What's the matter, Yuta-chan? Ain't you gonna give me your usual detailed breakdown of their club? What? Yes. What were we talking about? Club Mercury. Tell me about Club Mercury. I don't know much about Club Mercury's Mizumura-san. That's right. His name was Mizumura. He was the oldest guy in the 5 stars. Yeah. Well, if we've got no info, we'll have to go check out Club Mercury for ourselves. Right, Yuta-chan? I think we're okay. I mean, I don't think we need to check them out. Eh? What's that supposed to mean? I don't think we're okay at all. No, I just don't think it's really necessary is all. When did you become such a wet noodle? Whatever. When I'm ready, I'll holler. I say we're checking them out. Okay. Yuta-chan's sure acting funny. Yes, he is. Let's check out Club Mercury. Alright, let's go over to Mizumura's Club Mercury and check things out. We're really going? Yeah, of course. You want to hang back, Yuta-chan? Yeah, I think I'll pass. Okay. You're acting kind of funny there, Yuta-chan. What's the matter? Well, actually... Majima-san, while you're out, please go buy some vinegar. What? Vinegar? Can it wait? No, it can't. I'm making some chirashi on 80 vinegar right now. Yeah, now that you mention it, I thought I smelled something rice cooking. Please, Majima-san, I really just need some vinegar. It's a simple request. Vinegar. Okay, vinegar, I get it. I'm on my way out and I'll buy some while I'm at it. Vinegar, sheesh. Yay, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, what's the matter, Yuta-san? No, it's nothing. Maybe he doesn't like chirashi. Man, vinegar is sold out everywhere. At this rate, Yuki-chan's chirashi is gonna get cold. Hey, mister, you want a party? Eh? I'm busy. Maybe next time. Why don't you try someone else? Seriously? That's too bad. But you've been wandering around here for a while now. Are you looking for something? Yeah, I need vinegar. But apparently it's on the whole town shopping list. Because it's sold out everywhere. Vinegar? Oh, we have some at our club. Oh yeah? Would you sell me some? Come on, I'll give you that for free. All I ask is that you party with me for a bit. Yeah, I guess I got no choice. Well, that drink sure didn't do much for me. But little missy, I gotta get going. Oh, seriously? We barely got started, mister. I got someone waiting for me. So, I swear I asked you for something earlier. What was it? Come on, I have something for you first. You know what I'm talking about, right? Eh? You gonna, extend your services? What? No, it's the check. Sir, your total today comes to 100,000 yen. Excuse me? 100,000? All I had was one watered-down drink. You mix up the tables or something? It's not a mistake, sir. We charge 100,000 our establishment for that drink. Are you shitting me? That's highway robbery. I ain't giving you that kind of money. If that's your stance, sir, we'll have to resort to methods that may be a bit uncomfortable. I will need to convince you to pay your bill one way or another. Yep, it's these morons! Mercury lackeys! Fine, we're gonna knock them on their asses! Yeah, seriously, I'm tired of being a family-friendly person. Family-friendly can only get you so far, especially when YouTube can basically mark any video they deem that as for kids. And I don't do that. I'm not. That's why I've decided to be a bit vulgar about it. I like that, because I get to be myself. I don't want to change for anybody. And I also got to make sure that if my headset works like a charm and I can hear my voice clearly, good. Then I can be able to do this. You still gonna try to rip me off? No, I wouldn't dream of it. Please forgive me. For crying out loud, how did I get myself into that? Oh crap, I forgot all about the vinegar. I'm really gonna catch hell from Yuki-chan now. This place. Club Mercury? This is Mizumura's place from the 5 stars. Damn! I'm back. Majima-san, welcome back. Oh man, I sure found some trouble this time. What kind of trouble? I see. So that's how he runs Club Mercury? Yeah. So can you clue me in, Yuta-chan? Tell me about the place. What? I don't know anything. Don't hide it. You go all mumble mouth whenever someone mentions Club Mercury, Yuta-chan. What's the big secret? Well, we're trying to beat the 5 stars here, Yuta-chan. If you know anything, now's the time to tell me. If you don't want to talk about it, I will. Who's that? Mizumura-san. I didn't get a chance to take a good look last time, but it seems like you have a fine club here, Yuta. Mizumura-san, what happened to you? What changed? Ripping your customers off? You never would have done anything like that before. Mizumura-san, is it too late for you to turn back? You could teach me more about how to run a club, just like in the old days. People change, Yuta. I can't go back to the way things used to be. Mizumura-han from the 5 stars. What's your business here? Doubt you're here just to swap war stories. I just stopped by to thank my customer. I'm sure he really enjoyed our drinks. Yeah, tap water always goes down smooth. Got me nice and hydrated for the exercise I got afterward, too. Little brat. Here's a word of advice I give to hot-blooded young men. Yeah? What's that? The 5 stars are evil, but going up against evil isn't always the good thing to do. What are you trying to say? If you want to live peacefully in this city, don't challenge the 5 stars. Follow my example. What example would that be?
Oh, Mizumura-san, here you are.
Hibiki.
It's not safe for you to be walking around here by yourself. I was worried about you, Mizumura-san.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry.
Pardon me. I'm sorry for the interruption. Shall we head back?
Yes. I hope I do not need to see you again. Mizumura-san. Well, that was a shocker. I didn't know you and Mizumura used to work together. Well, yes. You still don't want to talk about it? When I first got into this industry, Mizumura-san taught me the basics of running a club. I see. Mizumura-san was kind. He was strict at times, but he was always so full of enthusiasm. He taught me so much. There were times when he and I talked all night about our dream of building up Sotenboy's nightlife scene. That's so. I looked up to him. He was my mentor, but now he's one of the 5 stars, and nothing like he used to be. The old Mizumura-san would never do dirty things like ripping off his own customers. But now, the Mizumura-san that I used to work with is gone. I just couldn't accept that, you know? That's why you didn't want to talk about Club Mercury. Yes. Well, thanks for opening up about it, Yuta-chan.
Yeah.
No, I should have told you much earlier, Majima-san. You're damn right you should have. Look, we're in this for the long haul together, so we gotta be a team. If you're ever having a tough time, let's talk. Majima-san,
Thank you so much. Ahem. Majima-san. And you too, Yuta-san. What are you doing just loafing around?
We were having a heart-to-heart talk here, Yuki-chan. What's so important that you gotta interrupt?
Vinegar is. I promise you two lovebirds can get right back to when you give it to me. You didn't get some from me, right? We really need vinegar.
I forgot.
You'll get tired at once, but what can you do?
Time to run the club and get to work, because we need to build up our bond. We need to build up. We got a new girl joining in, and she's a platinum. A lot of the hostesses got burned out. A lot of the hostesses, especially our platinums, got burned out to hell. I think it's time for us to let some get a needed rest. But we're also going to need ladies who have skill. If they have a high skill stat, that's what we're going to need. This might be the dumbest thing ever, but jeez. Not to mention, we're gonna have to do some makeovers regarding our newest recruit. Our newest platinum. And we need to make sure Saki, our newest member, be all set. A tough girl with a great work ethic, and she needs to make sure have a personality. Maybe having her be funny, maybe having Saki be funny would be nice. No, how about... Yeah, let's add a mini dress to go with it. I got the money to kill, so why not? All but beauty today. Will it make her better? Who knows? Yeah, let's give her a tiara. No necklace this time. No nails either. As for the watch, we'll just make it simple. Yep. You gotta look good for the part. I think that'll do it. Yeah, but that gave her less skill. Well, I'll pick it. I'll do what I can. Yeah, we still got a lot to do with our platinums. And I's already on number 4. Let's start with Saki for now. Alright, you ready to talk, Saki?
Of course. Let's do it.
Remember, you gotta treat me like a regular customer, okay?
It might be difficult, but I'll manage. Hello, I'm Saki. Let's have a great time today.
You got an open, direct way of talking. I like it. Alright, here we go. Can you tell me something about yourself? What do you do on your days off?
休みの日はだいたい寝てますね。
Sleeping?
はい。仕事の疲れを持ち越さないように休日はしっかり休むようにしてるんです。オンとオフしっかりつけたいから。
That's pretty health conscious of you. Did you play sports as a kid or something?
はい。中学高校と陸上部で長距離を走ってました。
なるほどな。
Nailed it. Guess there's a reason they called you Busy Bee Saki at Club Jupiter, isn't it?
ええ、体力には自信があるんです。今でも毎日ジョギングは続けてますし、たまに友達とテニスや山登りもするかな。
That's amazing. You must really like exercise, Saki-chan.
そうですね。まあ、ちょっと男っぽい趣味ですけど。
Nah, those are cool. Ain't nothing wrong with sporty hobbies. I think they're cool.
え、そうですか？今までずっと可愛くないって批判されてきたんですけど。
Yeah? Well, screw 'em! Not many girls in our industry are into that, so it makes you unique, Saki-chan. You gotta be proud of that.
はい、頑張ります。なんか嬉しいな。真島さんは器の大きい人ですね。
それじゃあ、
So, do you have any other hobbies?
そうだな。料理とか小さい頃からよくしてたけど。
Hey, cooking. That sounds pretty domestic. Maybe that'd be a subject you wouldn't feel bad about bringing up.
いや、全然そんなんじゃないです。でもな。
なんや。
What's the matter? Nothing scores more points than being a good cook. What's your specialty?
笑わないでくださいね。唐揚げです。
I love karage. I love karage. Chicken's good and fried chicken's better.
あれ笑わないんですか？シンプルな料理だから。いつもこう言うと笑われるんですけど。
No way. There's a technique to frying up chicken, right? The flavor, the temperature, the oil, the
真島さんは優しいな。私、男兄弟に囲まれて育ったから、たくさん作りやすい料理ばかり作ってたので。
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Heck, bring me some of that fried chicken goodness next time you make it.
わかりました。楽しみにしててください。
そうやな。
So how do I get to know you a little better, Saki-chan?
どうぞどうぞ。何でも来いですよ。
そうやな。
Let's see. You got any talents?
得意なこと？走ること以外だと子供の扱いとかかな。
え？
Handling kids?
うち兄弟が多くて年の離れた弟たちの世話よく焼いてたんですよ。だから小さい子供の扱いはお手の物です。
You make a good mom. That's a good quality to have. You'll make a great mom someday.
そうだったらいいな。けど今はまだお母さんになるのなんて想像できないな。
I know how you feel. I can't even imagine having a family. I suppose we gotta find a good partner first.
痛いところを。 私はまだ23歳ですから、これからですよ。
ちょい待てよ。
Hey, and I'm only 24, Saki-chan.
一個違い？真島さん、それって本当の話ですか？
まったく。
You don't gotta act that surprised.
それじゃあ
So let's flip the script. How about your weaknesses?
虫です。
え
Damn, with authority. What kind of bugs give you the shivers?
どんな虫って？虫はほぼ無理ですよ。見るのも嫌。
You hate him that much, huh?
はい。中でもよく台所に出る黒いあれ。私、あれが死ぬほど苦手なんですよ。
俺もや。
Hey, I'll let you in on a little secret. I kinda lose my stuff when I see a big bug too.
一人暮らし始めてからまだ会ったことはないけど、もしあれと遭遇したらどうすればいいんだろう。助けてくれる家族はいないし。
I'll come squash it. Hey, I can swing by with the shoe of death if you want.
それ本気ですか？
そうなの。
Sorry, wouldn't be quite proper of me to show up at a girl's house now, would it?
いえいえ、とんでもない。助かります。ぜひお願いします。やった。
You seem awfully happy about that. Well, you just call Goro the Exterminator Majima if you see one, okay? Alrighty, what say we call it a day?
Thank you, Majima-san.
お疲れ。
Yeah, good job. So let's see. That was a perfect lesson. We were having so much fun talking, I practically forgot I was training you.
I'm glad you had fun. Thanks to you, I really feel confident now.
That's great. Keep it up.
Of course, I'll kick it up a notch. Gotta level her up so that way her skill can improve. And now we're about to get started. All hands on deck. Yep, open for business. We're at rank B. Looks like we're gonna focus on long sessions. Okay, here we go. What you need? Menu.
メニュー。
Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of you need a lot of your skilled allies. Ah, you'll do. Fourth one. What you need? See, that's basically a ladies' glass.
レディースグラス。
What you need? That's basically refill the ice.
アイス交換。
Mm-hmm.
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございます。
Nah, it's alright.
ようこそ参加。ごゆっくり。
The higher the skill, the better. What you need? L, that's the guest class.
ゲストグラス。いらっしゃい。ごゆっくりと。
Let's do it.
ビーバーするぜ。 いらっしゃいませ。ごいらっしゃい。盛り上がるね。
Uh-oh.
サービスいたしますので。
Thank God the trouble got resolved. Not good.
ありがとうございます。ようこそ。ありがとうございます。
Need help? L is the guest class.
ゲストグラス。
真島さんありがとう。やったー。嬉しいです。めっちゃ嬉しい。ありがとうございます。お願いします。
Mm-hmm.
ありがとうございました。
最高だよ。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。嬉しいわ。めっちゃ嬉しい。ありがとうございます。
ようこそ。
どうもどうも。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございました。
嬉しいわ。やったー。かわいい。盛り上がりましょう。絶品さんやな。お願いします。
こちらになります。
That's gonna help us out.
やったー。
ようこそ3人にご一緒。
We're making a lot of progress now.
いらっしゃいませ。かわいいね。ありがとう。
ビバするぜ。
Let's take it up a notch.
いらっしゃいませ。どうぞ。
嬉しい。かわいいな。いらっしゃいませ。お願いします。
Need help?
メニューに。
頼りにしてます。お願いします。
Need help this time?
おしぼり。
さすが真島さんですね。
失礼します。 こちらになります。 失礼いたしました。
ありがとうございます。やったー。お願いします。盛り上がってきた。
Mm-hmm. Good, at least her performance has improved. She did well.
いらっしゃいま
ありがとうございます。嬉しいです。
Oh dear, that's not good.
せ。ビバするぜ。
Yeah, mega rich. These guys want skill. But they also need other stats too, like funny.
よろしくお願いし
めっ
ます。
ちゃ書いて。ありがとうございました。
At least they're doing making pretty front. Oh no.
加減にせえ。サービスいたしますので。
Come on. You gotta learn to relax. You're not gonna put so much pressure on the lady.
盛り上がってきたわ。ありがとうございます。
いらっしゃいま
お願いします。
せ。
Mm-hmm.
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございました。
やったー。盛り上がっていきます。ありがとうございます。
That's why you need units with high talking stats.
こちらになります。ようこそ参戦。どうぞ。
お願いします。
ご延長はいかがでしょう。こちらになります。
Yeah, I gotta help him out.
お待ちしてます。
美人だな。
やったー。
盛り上がってきたわ。
お願いします。やったー。
Yattaze. These girls need to be treated kindly.
ありがとうございます。お願いします。
Need help? C, that's basically the ladies' class.
レディースグラス。
わかりました。嬉しい。お願いします。
上がるね。
Yeah, your HP's very low, so I think you'll need rest. Nice, 21 million yen. All of them did well. Damn, 15, 14, 12, 13. Idali's level 11. Saki leveled up to level 5. Shido at level 9.
And Kyoko's low. I feel bad for you. You didn't get it done. Don't worry, we'll fix that.
ありがとうございました
We'll fix that.
Congratulations, Majima-san. We topped 2,000 fans from the Club Mercury area.
Ah, right on.
Looks like we got some momentum going. Yes, and Mizumura-san might be making a move soon.
You having second thoughts about going up against the old man, Yuta-chan?
Honestly, I don't know what I should do. But we can't leave things as they are. Let's defeat Mizumura-san together.
Right on. That's been my plan all along.
Yes. Majima-san, I think I need some vinegar.
Say what? Are you making shirashi sushi again?
Of course! Thanks to a certain someone, we wound up having a rice ball party last time.
Sorry.
Ai-chan's helping me this time, so please make sure to pick up some vinegar.
Okay. I'll go get some now. What the hell? Why are they sold out of vinegar everywhere? Yuki-chan's gonna be pissed. Wait a damn minute. Why's the manager of the club gotta run around like a freaking errand boy anyway?
Really? You're sold out of vinegar too?
I know that voice.
What am I gonna do? I wanted to make inari sushi for Mizumura-san.
Ain't that Hibiki from Club Mercury?
What a coincidence that we're both looking for vinegar.
For sure. So you're making inari sushi? Sounds tasty.
Oh, mine is really delicious. It's Mizumura-san's favorite.
You've really got a soft spot for the old man, huh?
Mizumura-san is so suave and cool, and he understands that I can't work too much, but he still supports me.
You can't work that much?
Yeah, I have a much younger brother and I take care of him, so it's difficult for me to work every day. And I get tired pretty easily to begin with. Mizumura-san knew I have to take a lot of time off and hired me anyway. So I'm really thankful, and I feel indebted to him.
Even though you work at a rip-off of a club?
It wasn't always like that. But after his wife passed away, Mizumura-san started gradually changing.
His wife passed away?
Yeah, about a year ago. At the time, Mercury wasn't even a cabaret club. It was a regular cabaret, and Mizumura-san and his wife ran the business together. So when she passed, I imagine it was doubly hard on Mizumura-san. He was determined to run the cabaret by himself somehow, but it didn't go so well.
Running a club like that alone at his age? Must have been really tough.
Yeah, but right around that time, Club Moon's Tsukiyama invited him to join the 5 Stars. If you ask me, converting the cabaret to a cabaret club was something Tsukiyama-san made him do. Mizumura-san seemed really sad when that happened. Ever since then, though, he'll do anything. He's followed all the 5 Stars' orders without question, right down to scamming their customers.
He's been through a lot.
Even after all that, I felt I had to stay by his side. I haven't been able to repay my debt to Mizumura-san.
You sure it's okay to tell me all that? I'm Club Mercury's competition, after all.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I was just talking to myself.
That was a hell of a soliloquy then.
Maybe you can free Mizumura-san from the 5 Stars curse.
You say something?
Nothing at all.
Well, thanks for sharing.
Don't mention it. I'll see you around, Majima-kun.
Yeah. It's pretty late. Guess we were talking for a while there.
Mizumura-san, what are you doing?
What you're doing is wrong. I can't be choosy about my methods to achieve my goals. You'll understand this one day, Yuta. It's not something I ever want to understand. Mizumura-san, I will stop you no matter what, even if it means I have to defeat you. You sound like you've grown a pair, son. Fine. Come at me with all you've got. I've sold my soul to the 5 Stars. I've poured my life into Club Mercury. See if you can take me down with your dreams and idealism. I will win. I'll beat you and show you how wrong you are. Alright, Yuta. I'm looking forward to the next time we meet.
はい
Definitely. Yuta-chan. Hey, Majima-san. Welcome back. You've been gone a while. Alright, let's get this club ready for the show. Let's hop to it. Come on now, chop chop. We can't keep our customers waiting, you know. You're right. Let's do this. For sure.
Oh, Majima-san, the vinegar. You got it for me this time, right?
I totally forgot.
Not again. Let's only hope my voice can be clearer, because if I have to use a headset just to make videos, I will. Anyway, I think that'll do it for now. Besides, we've already completed things around here. Time to save up, and that's going to be it for this part of Yakuza 0. I will see you in the next. If you enjoyed this, like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. We'll hopefully take on Club Mercury in the next part, so I'll see you then. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out.